Hey friends, you ready for some pain? Welcome to ChainLink. I love ChainLink. So ChainLink, obviously, the founder Sergey, he is what you would call a visionary. And a visionary, they don't come very often, alright? They don't come very often. Sometimes people just appear on Earth and they can just see where stuff is going. They can see stuff. Satoshi could see stuff. Vitalik can see stuff. Richard Hart can see stuff. Elon Musk can see stuff. Yes. And Sergey, he can see stuff. Just like Steve Jobs, Apple. Yes, he's one of those guys. You know, they're very, very rare. So in the future, we're going to have a world where everyone is going to be using crypto in the globe. And there's going to be heaps of applications. And guess what? Right now, they're very elementary. You know, I gamble with you, you gamble with me, you send me a JPEG, whatever. But more applications will get made and they will get more complex. Contracts will get smart. So what's going to happen is some genius is going to come along and he's going to want to make a really complex web application, a dApp, yeah? And it's going to be very, very complex. Got some little squiggly lines in there. It's got to be very complex. And it's going to need a lot of input, a lot of Oracle feeding, a lot of data from different collected points out there. Not just price feeds, other stuff. People's personal information, medical records, patterns of behavior, weather. There's just data on everything. Absolutely everything. But the genius who makes these apps, because there's going to be some big cracker ones. We don't know what they are yet. But the genius who makes them, he can't do it all by himself. He's going to have to grab the feed from somewhere. And it's going to be from ChainLink, okay? That's where he's going to have to grab the feed from. ChainLink's going to give him, you know, he's going to give him Aave collateral. He's going to give him the weather in South America. He's going to give him all this different stuff. You remember me? I have a peanut brain. I am redacted. I'm trying to tell you when it's 1999, I'm trying to describe Uber to you. But I can't, okay? So you have to bear with me. He's going to use ChainLink data because it's so much easier for him to do it and just pay in Link tokens for the little service rather than this genius go and blow 3 years of his life building an Oracle network himself and getting everyone to trust him and grab all the data and everything. Okay? This is where things get exciting. To grab all the data, and you need to pay in ChainLink tokens. The token is needed. And that brings us to today. That's what the future is going to look like. We are living the very, very early remnants of that right now. Okay? But we only see gambling and stuff. It's like which is trading, right? So if you just go back to 1998, 99, all you saw were websites on the internet. People draw little ponies and they like leave little messages on boards. It's very, very, very elementary and basic. But the best was yet to come. So we are now going to have a look at ChainLink and the price. This was a unicorn from the last bear market. I know it says 50x, but it did a big, big chunk, man. I think this was like 300x. So what do we do now? We basically use this. See this future I described to you? See that future? You use that to your advantage. Because I believe, just me, that ChainLink is not going to have many competitors in the future. Because I can see everybody saying, you know what? I'll pay ChainLink their 30 cents to ping the data and grab the data, I'll pay their oracles that, rather than use an untrusted person, untrusted security, or go build my own network. I can see this, I can visualize this in my head, okay? You know, when you use GPS on your phone, you need, actually when you use Uber, there's different infrastructure you need to connect to. The payments, the messaging, the GPS. That's infrastructure. That's what ChainLink is. ChainLink is that infrastructure. There are other DeFi coins that are great. Uni, Aave, Curve, SNX. You can just name them all, whatever. You know, RAN, heaps, okay? Actual DeFi coins. Many others, right? But the problem is, there's one big problem. I went through every single one of these. I went deep in their communities. I was abused. I was ignored. And I wasn't happy with my conclusion. My conclusion was, no one in these communities has passion like the ChainLink community, the Link Marines. That's one. Two, all of these communities and the rest of DeFi, most of them can be replaced. Yes. Uni, I know it's crazy. Uni can be replaced, but not in the way you think. Uni, the protocol can exist. You can build another layer on top of Uni, give people another token. It routes through Uni, but you add extra features. I can see that happening in the future one day because Uni's token is ass. They don't care about the token holders because of these garbage security laws, blah, blah, blah. They don't give a shit. Okay? That's the unfortunate reality. But the beautiful thing is, all of the coins are on a discount. All those DeFi coins, they're at a discount. 80, 90%. So, 9 months ago I said to do this, but you can do this now. You can rotate your poo, right? All of those. I called it basically the dirt to treasure. You can sell something minus 90% and buy ChainLink. You can do that because ChainLink is also 90% down. It hasn't moved. So that is what's available to you now. And the best part is it's been sinking against Ethereum for more than 2 years. I think we've had enough time. So consider this. You know, I'm still going to update my thesis over time. I will never give up on anything. But this is just kind of what I see. And we'll see what the future holds.